To begin determining the pH of a solution, we must calibrate the pH meter using two different buffers. A buffer is a solution that can resist pH change upon the addition of an acid or base. A buffer is made by mixing a large volume of a weak acid or weak base together, which is conjugate. If you add an acid or a base to a buffered solution, its pH will not change significantly, acting like a neutralizer. When hydrogen ions are added to a buffer, they will be neutralized by the base in the buffer. Hydroxide ions will be neutralized by the acid. Rinse the pH meter probe with distilled water, then place in the pH 4 buffer solution. Calibrate this as a pH 4 on the meter. Rinse again and then repeat for pH 7 buffer solution. Follow this screen to determine how to calibrate the buffer solutions using the meter. After the meter has been calibrated, you may place the meter probe into the desired solution to measure its pH. The meter will record the pH, which will further tell you the strength of dissociation of the base or acid. When an acid dissolves in water, a hydrogen ion is transferred to a water molecule to produce a hydrogen ion and a negative ion, depending on what acid you use. A strong acid is one which 100% dissociates in water. This results in a higher concentration of hydrogen ions and thus a lower pH. A weak acid does not fully dissociate and does not produce a high concentration of hydrogen ions. This means it has a higher pH than a strong acid. This difference is important because when the acid dissociates, its product concentrations, being a negative ion and hydrogen ions, should equal the concentration of acid when multiplied together, creating an equilibrium. This is determined by the acid dissociation constant as displayed. Our results are as displayed. Exercise 1 consists of the pH of common solutions such as orange juice. Exercise 2 displays the pH of known strong acid versus a weak acid at diluted concentrations. Don't forget to properly clean the probe by rinsing it with distilled water or wash bottle before sticking it back into its stock solution container. And that is how you determine the pH of a solution using a meter probe.